Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Counter HD here, bringing us a brand new video today. We'll be talking about who's going to win the Arizona Cardinals running back number 2 spot. With that being said, let's hop straight into it. Now, going into this offseason, the Cardinals knew they had their running back number 1. We extended James Conner to 3 years. We knew we have our guy. But a big question was, who's going to be our running back 2? We had Chase Edmonds, who had done a very good job at being running back number 2 and had a very good contrast with James Conner and in the snaps that they shared. But Chase Edmonds didn't end up leaving in free agency, which opened up that hole. Now we have 4 options to fill this hole, and we still have no clear front runner on who's going to be this running back number 2. Now we have Eno Benjamin, Jonathan Ward, Keontae Ingram, and Darrell Williams. I do firmly believe that all of these guys will make the roster, but more likely than not, one of them will probably have to make the practice squad. Due to the fact that having 5 running backs is kind of a tough thing to do when you're trying to cut it down to a 53-man roster. Now, preseason, you would think would help narrow this down, but if anything, preseason has made it a lot harder for us to decide. It honestly sucks because, honestly, I can see all these guys being our running back too. But I think at the end of the day, it really comes down to Eno, Benjamin, and Darrell Williams. Jonathan Ward, he's a very good special teams man, and I think he will make the team. Now, Keontae Ingram, he's been pretty impressive in camp and has shown some shine in preseason. But I'm not sure if that's enough to really get him in. So he could be our running back 3, but he might be pushed off to the practice squad. But it's down to Eno and Williams. Now, both of these guys I would be fine with having as running back number 2. I think it would make a great running back 2-3 balance with either of these guys. But I think we have to go Williams as our running back number 2. Oh, Eno has shown a lot of promise this offseason and has made huge leaps in production, and we've seen a couple plays from him that made it that have shown his ability to make plays. But I think when you compare him to someone like Darrell Williams, who has been in the league longer and has more experience, I think that's where we start to see a gap in this competition. And yeah, Eno hasn't gotten as many snaps as Williams, but Williams has just came off his best season with 1,000 total yards and 8 touchdowns. Kind of a tough resume to beat when you're, But I think ultimately he brings more to this team, even at running back 2, than Eno will. And now also, at the same time, he probably has the most likely chance to get cut of these 4 running backs. I think Williams has this job, and it should be his. But when you're looking at it from a team perspective, when you have someone like Keontae Ingram, who is young and we just drafted him, and so we have him for 4 years, that's someone we can build up rather than having someone just on 2 or 1 year. And so I think that's where the longevity and the kind of financial side starts to take in, because you'll have someone on a cheaper contract and who will be there longer. So I think those things will play in, and so that's kind of why he has the most likely to get cut. But like I said, I personally think Williams, the job should be his. But this whole situation is just completely up in the air, and we're not going to know until this next week or so when we see the final cuts. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comments, and be sure to hit that like and sub button. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one.